Executive Director of the Bay Area Legal Aid, Ms. Genevieve Richardson. Ms. Richardson.
Thank you, and thank you for this beautiful event. As Joey said, I'm Genevieve Richardson. I'm the Executive Director of Bay Area Legal Aid. And in my opinion, and I believe shared by many, we are one of many success stories of LSC. And we are an example that the investment in civil legal aid is the investment in justice. It could not be better said than how Jim Sandman just explained it. It is an investment in civil rights, into justice, and the effective prevention of homelessness, abuse, hunger, displacement, and financial instability. And with over 1 million people in the Bay Area qualifying for our services, there is so much more to do. LSC funding has been critical to support BayLegal's ability to always be focused on responding and serving the legal needs of our low-income families and seeking justice for everyone, rather than being shifted by the most popular issues or the ideas of particular funders. We have been able to build strong infrastructures for quality delivery of legal services, so we're reliable partners in the social safety net. And we've been able to develop our expertise in addressing poverty and preventing homelessness, both the immediate crisis that our clients present as they walk in our doors and the root causes of their poverty. We've grown from small neighborhood legal services to a regional firm serving the 7 Bay Area counties with hotlines that stretch to all the corners of our counties. But we remain deeply embedded in our local communities, serving on a wide range of legal issues, as Jim explained, identifying systemic barriers to improve systems, and knowing that solving poverty is always a collaborative effort. As some of you heard in earlier sessions, one example is our SSI advocacy project. We know that a vast majority of SSI applicants are denied, over 2/3. We also know that many of them face severe mental health disabilities, are high utilizers of our behavioral health care system, and face and deal with homelessness. We also know that legal intervention has a significant impact, as has been proven in Alameda County, just on the other side of the bay. With a little investment in legal services and the collaboration between government agencies and healthcare systems and legal aid, their data proves that our clients' housing is stabilized and there is significant reductions in emergency healthcare services, hospitalization, and incarceration, a reduction of 70 to 80%. This is impact that we can increase and improve. But I want to turn it over so you can hear about our health access work. Health access is an area of priority for BayLegal. We have always prioritized our clients' legal rights to health care, far before it was more popular to fund or to discuss. Because of LSC, we were able to build expertise and leverage our healthcare expertise and our expertise in delivery of legal services to diverse communities across broad geographical areas. With the inception of the ACA, we created our Health Consumer Center. It is my pleasure to introduce Skyler Rosellini, a staff attorney with our HCC, as we call it, and to allow you to hear directly from our inspiring client, Alita Pepper. Skyler.
My name is Skyler Rosellini, and I am a staff attorney with our Health Consumer Center at BayLegal. And while we provide many services, I work specifically in our department where I help people break down barriers to healthcare. This involves barriers that come up through public insurance, so Medi-Cal and Medicare, Covered California, private insurance, including employer-sponsored coverage and insurance outside of the marketplace. And we assist people who have no insurance. As you might imagine, there are many, many problems that come up often with accessing healthcare, and it's very, very easy for things to go wrong, especially for our most vulnerable clients who are low income, clients who are disabled, our senior clients. BayLegal watches every day why people need an advocate by their side to navigate our health system. Our team helps people with a variety of issues, including delays in getting an appointment or authorization for important life-saving treatment, including delays in getting terminations or cancellations of coverage, finding an in-network provider, claims and billing issues, and especially with medical debt. These barriers can happen to anyone. People who have a chronic illness or a disability and need to continue their treatment, or need access to medical equipment just to sustain their daily life, or who need surgery or medication that's being denied. People have crushing medical debt because their provider is billing for services that their health plan has already paid for. California has protections to shield against these types of problems, but these protections don't always mean a lot if you're tangled up in this system and don't have an advocate by your side to assert your legal rights. Even more so for our most vulnerable clients. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and it's scary. And while these basic guarantees may exist for our clients, they need an advocate to call that health plan to process that claim, or that attorney to send that letter to have the provider seize the billing practices. Sometimes that's all it takes to resolve the issue, but oftentimes it requires so much more. Attending the hearing for the client to get their health coverage active, or submitting a complaint to the appropriate agency to overturn a denial or write off the bill. A subset of our cases deal with health plan denials and provider discrimination for transgender people who need gender-affirming services. As I have discussed with you today, it's a frustrating and very scary process to go through for transgender people. I would like to introduce our client, Ms. Alida Pepper, to share her story. I've had the pleasure to advocate for her over the past couple of years and to witness her strength and her courage. Thank you for listening. Alida.